Hey man, I got a alpha male video for you guys. They still exist. I'm simping right now, guys. I'm simping because you know what? I will probably be considered a simp to these dudes because I'm doing videos in the nursery room, right in the baby room. Check it out, guys. Yeah, there goes the crib right there. These dudes be like, "You a simp, simping, bro. It's simping to have children now. It's simping to be married now, according to these guys." Honestly, I feel bad for these dudes, these alpha and red pill guys. I honestly feel bad for them. Before we get started, guys, give me a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to reach 200 subscribers. We got Rich, Cooper, and some other guy. What's some other guy? All right, let's see what the unplugged alpha male has to say. Let's see what he's got to say. Let's get into it.
Years and your 5 perfect kids. Not calling for it, but I'm just saying, you may not like what I say, but where is the lie? Call me a fucking liar. What am I telling you that is not true? I'll wait.
All you have to do to make an argument for marriage is tell me something that a man can get in marriage and only in marriage that he can't get outside of one.
Nothing.
That used to be a thing. It used to be like, well, you're going to bind families together. You're going to be sharing resources. There's going to be a sizable dowry that's going to be, you're going to get all of these things. She's going to be a virgin wife. So it guarantees that the kids are yours, forever yours. Divorce is completely out the window. She will be yours forever. Okay. I could see signing up for that. But now she can break this contract whenever she wants. She's going to get half your stuff. She'll get primary custody of the kids. If she just decides she doesn't like you anymore one day, you don't get anything for going into it. It's completely all risk and no reward. But that's what real men do. That's what real men do. So if you want to be a real man, if you want to get your real man stamp on your fucking forehead, then just...
Man, these guys are tough. They're tough. Guys out there wonder about marriage and what it's like. As a man, you know what? You don't get into a marriage wanting something, right? Or like gaining something. What can I get in return? What does a high value woman got to offer me, right? Because first off, there is no such thing as a high value man or a high value woman. It's just tough guy talk, man. Honestly, if that's what you think about marriage, it's probably best for you guys not to get married. It's not about you no more, especially when the kids come. And I think guys like this are mad that married guys are married, have children. And if you guys, you don't want to get married and all that stuff and have kids, then that's up to you guys. I'm not gonna hate on you guys for it, for making your own decision. You're an adult. You're a grown man. You can make your own dang decisions. To come on here and do all this is just ridiculous.
Shows you who they are, you got to believe them. And I think that surrendering to the reality of human nature is what guys struggle with. You create the safe world theory in your head, and it's really just a house of cards. You tell yourself, as long as you take the vows and you do everything, nothing will ever change. What a lot of guys end up discovering is there's nothing really farther from the truth than the reality of life, where 50% of marriages end in divorce. So why would you enter a marriage thinking solid? Nothing's going to happen here that's going to go sideways or anything like that. We're good because I got it figured out over.
The guy said absolutely nothing. It was 50% of divorces, 50% of marriages into divorces. I just wanted to throw that in there. I thought that was pretty funny. He pretty much said nothing.
But the reality of the matter is, 8 out of 10 divorces are initiated by women, and women aren't leaving successful winners. They're leaving to find a better scenario. They're leaving to marry up. Quite often they're monkey branching over to another guy they've already found, and they're ending the marriage because of that. In other scenarios, it's just they get bored. We know that women's desire tanks a lot faster in a long-term relationship than men's.
These are the common arguments that these dudes always bring, which is just emotion. It's not based on facts. The only thing that's true is women do initiate more of the divorces, but when it comes to that, man, it's very messy. It's very messy. You got to account for a lot of other reasons why they're doing it. It's not always the man's fault. When I look into the data, it doesn't seem like it's always the women's fault. Even though they are initiating more of the divorce, there's a lot of other things that are going on here. So he says that they get bored, which is not true. They get bored, so they divorce. It's not true. It's just emotion. Another one is they marry up. Marry a high value man, right? It's so stupid. Majority of married women are married to average guys, and they always will be with average guys. Now, some of them may marry up. It's not the majority, man, because it's not valid to men. Just because he don't agree with it or the red pillars don't agree with it and think it's a stupid reason for them to divorce, like women say emotional abuse and all that other stuff, it doesn't mean that it's not real, my guys. It don't mean that it's not important to them. You hear me? Now, they don't like it, so then they say things like that, which is just not true, man. I mean, you got to be honest here, man. That's one thing you're going to know about me in this channel is I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to say something just because I feel good about it, just because it feels good, just because I'm hurt. I don't care about that. I don't care about my feelings. I don't care. It can either make you or break you. It can either make you an emotional man like this, or you can learn from it and be a better man. But these alpha guys know better, right? Well, anyways, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one.